Captain's Journal, 1681. After weeks of traveling, we finally reached land this morning. Isolated in the middle of the vastness of the Pacific Ocean, it is the remotest island that I, or any ship I know of, has ever encountered. Yet, remarkably, there are signs of a once advanced civilization in the form of huge stone heads rearing up out of hillsides of this forgotten speck of land. We have decided to name this island after this day that we have discovered it, and maybe, in years to come, men of learning will come here and decipher the mystery of the stone heads of Pancake Island.
All right, just a bag of chips, please.
Salt vinegar?
Aye. Hang on. Excuse me. These aren't chips.
Is there a problem, mate?
These aren't chips, they're small priests. Why are you selling priests? Where did you manage to get tiny priests? Why aren't you selling chips?
No call for them. No one wants chips.
There's no call for chips. You've got to be kidding.
Look, mate, are you wanting these or not?
Don't want a bag of priests.
Look, mate, there's people waiting. Yes, love.
Portion of chicken and priests, please.
Sure, love.
Look, can I just have a bag of chips?
There you go, love. Look, mate, I told you, we don't sell chips. Are you buying a bag or not?
Don't want a bag of priests. Do you not get that into your head? How did you get priests that small?
The usual suppliers.
It's insane.
You're the one with the problem with it, mate.
This is utterly ridiculous. It just doesn't make sense.
That man has a point. Sometimes life just doesn't seem to make sense. No matter how stunningly mundane existence can be, something always comes along that demonstrates that the universe, fundamentally, is just downright stupid. Like this man here, he's just bought a new fridge, but has had to call up the manufacturers because there's something wrong with it.
Hello? Yes, I bought one of your fridges about 2 hours ago, and it must be faulty. How do I know? Well, it's dancing. I don't know much about kitchen appliances, but I'm pretty certain I shouldn't have a dancing fridge. Well, yes, it's a nuisance. Everything's spilling out. I can't get to any food. What? I don't know. I guess it's having a good time, but that's not the point.
Or take this couple here. They've just returned from work to find their cat playing the trombone.
Has he been doing this all day?
I don't know. I only got back 5 minutes before you did, and he was already playing it at that point.
But how did he even get hold of one that small?
I haven't got a clue. I can't even figure out how he's able to hold it. He's got bloody paws, for goodness sake.
Shit! It's Radio Scotland.
Minus 15, minus 3, 2, 1, 0.
The space race, man's never-ending quest to escape the clutch of Mother Earth and soar into the infinite beyond. But how did this all begin? China, the 16th century, and in a courageous attempt to be the first man to break the pull of Earth's gravity, Wan Hu straps 47 rockets to a wooden chair, but was killed in the subsequent explosion. 1891, and using 152 inflated bagpipes as propulsion units strapped to a wooden chair, Doogie Barabbas gets the Scottish space program underway, but was killed in the subsequent explosion. However, the idea that musical instruments could provide the power to launch man into space swept the world, and it wasn't long before every country was attempting to be the first nation to succeed. Germany, Jamaica, Mississippi, Wales, France, Luxembourg, Ulaanbaatar.
Now it's time for a wry look at life in this mad country of ours, in the company of our resident sketch team. Go on, team, make us laugh!
Oh, hello, lovely lady, and what can I get for you today?
Well, I was after something rather fancy, as I have the minister coming round for tea this evening, and I was hoping to lay out a nice spread for him.
Aye, that's no all she'll be spreading.
Hold on. What on earth do you think you're doing?
We're doing the sketch.
That's not what I mean, and you know what I'm talking about.
I don't see what you're getting at.
I'm talking about the voices. Why on earth are you using those utterly ridiculous accents?
I'm supposed to be Scottish, remember?
But you are Scottish. Why the hell do you, a Scotsman, have to put on a Scottish accent?
Oh, come on.
And you, what on earth are you doing? Who do you know that actually speaks like that?
I'm supposed to be posh. From Kelvinside.
Really? Jenny, where do you live?
Kelvinside.
Is that right? Have you ever met anyone from there that actually spoke like that? Have you?
Come on, it's comedy. These are our comedy voices, man, you know. Hey,
If you don't stop doing that right now, I will personally nail your glands to the microphone. Now, tell me again, Dave, where are you from?
I'm from Springburn, you mucker, you.
Dave, I have a hammer and nail in my hand as I speak. Now tell me again, where are you from?
All right, actually, I'm from here.
But these are all Scottish comedy voices. Ned, Kelvinside Posh, and Over-the-Top Shortbread Tin.
So that's it, is it then? The entire range of Scottish comedy voices is 3. That's what you're saying. 3, 2 of which don't really exist and are just tired, lazy cliches. And the third you have no social contact with whatsoever, but is a stereotype you can get a cheap laugh out of. You moan about the fact that the English treat you as a bunch of walking cliches, that the ones who perpetuate them by far the most are yourselves. You make me sick. Now, get out! Do you hear what I just said? Get out! You Scottish media fannies! Wait and sign on. Right. Where am I? Okay. Well, now it's time for a brand new feature of the show. Help my bob, and there's a haggis up my sporran.
Life in the Highlands of Scotland is often accused of being backward and stupid, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Find out for yourself as we take you on a tour of the Highlands. One of the most common beliefs of the Highlands is that we're all a bunch of kilt-wearing inbred freaks. But there's more to us than that. For example, we now have one of the most rapidly expanding societies in terms of technological development in the world, with a staggering 15 pencils now in full use in Crafferty.
It's an instrument of the devil.
Not only that, but we have plans to develop a super pencil capable of writing in more than one language and even able to draw numbers. It may also be of some surprise, but we Highlanders excel at chess. Indeed, last year, Cram Bonker challenged one of his sheep to a game of chess and almost won.
Curse you, Davenport. Where the hell did you get that move from?
Indeed, there are many wonderful wildlife creatures to see in the Highlands. McHenry's seal. The earthquake cat. Or the screaming funk scutter. However, the prince of the animal kingdom up here is the stately Highland cattle. It is remarkable for not only being the only creature in the animal kingdom to be able to eat its own weight in spoons, but also of being of absolutely no use whatsoever. Indeed, the only real use for a Highland cattle is in the old Gaelic custom of drowning one at a wedding. But we love them anyway because they look so funny. So, come to the Highlands. There's music, laughter, and friendship.
If you don't get away from me, I'll cut you a new one.